Before I start this video, I just want to say two things. One, I understand that I'm not really the type of person that normally makes this type of content, nor do I have much to say on this topic since I'm not a bigger YouTuber and I haven't been affected by this personally. However, I still feel like everyone's voice deserves to be heard, and I have an opinion on this, so I'm going to post it online. Number two, I apologize if I haven't been uploading recently. Things have just gotten busy. I'm going to try to maintain a consistent schedule, but I doubt it, honestly. And number three, I'm sorry if the footage from this video is kind of choppy. My PC was having a shit ton of issues while I was trying to play the game to record footage for this video, but it's not like that's going to matter anyway because this is far more important than that. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the shittiness that is Quantum TV.
So as of late, a lot of fake accounts have been making a lot of posts as me, and I predict it'll get worse. Now, these accounts are being taken as factually words that I've said and statements that I've said. So
It's because you said it, you dumb fuck. And at this point, there's no denying it. There's undeniable proof that you said these things. You're a piece of shit and should leave the platform. In fact, this video, and not only this video, but those by the Actman and other YouTubers have proven that it was you.
I've been getting a barrage of hate comments from, of course, public opinion based off of these people that seem to want to run with fake comments.
So this isn't you at all. This isn't from your official page. This isn't you at all. You didn't say any of this, right?
Now, the people who are behind this know full and well what they're doing, and they know the kind of damage that it can cause when you cause rumors. They even know and have been made aware that there are Quantum TV impersonators as they pretend like it's not happening and everything I'm showing is fake. I wasn't hacked and all that stuff that they claim. They know impersonations are out there.
And yet, you claim to have been hacked, but at no point from even after you were supposedly hacked, till now, did you delete any of the things that were said from those quote-unquote hackers until it was brought up. You didn't condemn the actions of them. You didn't say anything after you were quote-unquote hacked about being hacked. Nothing. You never once brought up the fact that you were hacked until people started shitting on you for your trash opinions and trash dialogue. So no, we don't fucking believe that you were hacked.
I want you to pay attention to how easily they fall for all of the fake correspondence. It's not hard to see that this is somebody trolling, but this is how it happens. This is how rumors become fact in the minds of the uneducated.
You're bullying me because I'm black. There ain't no way, Chief. No one
Wait,
cares
I didn't
about
see
the
that.
race. Yeah, I'll put it on.
Oh no. Oh no. Dude.
No!
When you have no other options,
I fucking predicted it like a couple weeks ago. He was gonna play that.
you ran out of points to make, so you just went straight for the race car.
And of course, you'd be the motherfucker to pull the race card, and then after pulling the race card, pretend that you didn't say it because people got mad at you and didn't believe that they were bullying you because you're black. No one cares that you're black. Nobody cares about your race at all. We care about your shitty opinions. Pulling the race card doesn't do anything for anyone other than try to make people feel bad for you, and then when it backfires and fails, you claim you never said it.
God. Boy.
You might have the race card, but I have Exodia.
Click the race car comment is fake? Alright, oh well. If it's a fake account, I'll ban him. I'll double check that.
Yeah, double check that.
Alright, in fairness, that one is fake. I'll give you that one, Quantum.
I stand corrected. After further watching the video, it was proven to be fake. However, it doesn't change the fact that it does sound like something you would have said.
Yeah, I'll ban that account on.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't him.
Yeah.
That said you're bullying me because I'm black.
In fairness, guys, that's
That
our
was
bad.
not him?
Yeah,
Okay.
that wasn't him.
Notice how easily fooled they are. One side of my face and my name, and that's all it takes to become the person saying whatever it is that they want to claim that I'm saying. And this isn't the only time in the stream it happened. It happened multiple times, but just to kind of establish what I'm talking about, I'll show you one more example. You can hunt for the rest in their 2-hour stream if you decide, but you are going to get a clear idea as to what's going on here after this next clip.
Yeah, so maybe that thing that was put in the comment section wasn't you, and maybe there were other times in the stream where there were people impersonating you, but the fact of the matter is you say such fucked up shit all the fucking time that nobody knows if the fucked up shit that's being said under your name is actually you or not, because it already sounds like some of the shit you would say, and I have more proof of that I'll post later on in the video.
You're mad that I put actual facts about everything. The game is trash.
Oh man, another
Okay,
fake account.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, how many are people gonna make?
We can't, dude. If you just joined the call.
Like, exactly. Why would anyone want to impersonate him? Because it's fucking funny.
Now, if all that's not bad enough, I'm constantly getting text messages all the time about stuff like this kind of content being posted on things like Reddit. So, again, I have no idea what the hell's going on.
I can tell you what the hell's going on. Even if these are all impersonators, right? Even if every single comment that was made in that stream, even if the ones on Reddit were all impersonations, you say such fucked up shit in your videos, and you seem like such an asshole of a human being, that people are legitimately willing to take full advantage of that, knowing that they can fuck you over, because you're already like that. You're a piece of shit as it is. You publicly sound, look, and act like a piece of shit, telling people to go kill themselves because they like Elden Ring. So honest to God, it seems like you would say these things.
No life. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
So why wouldn't we believe that you'd say these things if you're telling people to go kill themselves just because they enjoy a video game?
But again, these kinds of comments with the Quantum TV name or profile picture that's ripped down and posted elsewhere or whatever ends up leading to hate comments. And I have so many of those, as you guys can clearly see. I mean, what the hell? It's an endless horde of stuck pigs, really. I mean,
it's an endless horde of stuck pigs. Quantum, what the fuck does that mean? Honest to God, what the fuck does that mean? Those words don't mean anything together. You ever think that maybe you might get hate comments because, hear me out, you have a bad attitude. You talk to people like they're pieces of shit. You think you're high and mighty and above everyone else. You shit on people who have lower subscriber counts than you. And you're just an overall piece of shit. I mean, did you ever actually stop to think about that?
you guys really think you're doing something, but you're not. You guys aren't going to stop me from fighting for the consumer and doing what I've always done. If I have an opinion or a view on a product and I tell you it's a bad product or I tell you I don't like the product, it's not going to change because you want to send a horde of trolls that whine about it. That doesn't do anything.
It's not going to change because we sent a horde of trolls to come harass you. Dude, nobody sent a horde of trolls to harass you. You shit on people who played a game, and the people got mad at you because instead of just saying you didn't like the game, you compared the people who played them to cultists, told them they had no families, no lives, told them at the end of the day they should go kill themselves. So yeah, people are going to get pissed and put hate comments in your channel when you talk to them like they're wastes of space and human trash.
But this video is more so to my community. Just be aware. You will very likely in the comments on other videos like FOMO or maybe on Reddit or Discord or Twitter or Instagram or other places where I'm just not at, you'll probably see people say things with the Quantum TV logo. Always click to see if it's me. And then more importantly, always make sure that I'm not currently hacked, because that's a thing that does tend to go on, and I'm actually currently still fighting these kinds of cyber attacks because these passionate loser gamers, for whatever reason, get really good at technical skills and they learn how to do really fucked up shit like hack you.
I've been hacked before. I'm also in the cybersecurity field. I'm here to tell you today that generally speaking, hackers don't post hate comments. Hackers will use your account to scam people for Bitcoin. Hackers will use your account to scam people for money. Hackers will use your account to delete everything you have. Generally speaking, hackers don't post homophobic and transphobic comments. Generally speaking, hackers don't hate on video games. Hackers don't care about any of that shit.
So I always have to deal with these kinds of attacks, and don't think for a second people who are willing to leave this level of hatred about me off of the opinion of a friend is somebody that's not dedicated enough to attacking. So again, just be aware. If you see some shit, hey, it is what it is. Let me know about it and I'll deal with it as I can.
Oh, because you've dealt with it so well in the past, right? I mean, if this really has happened before and you've actually been hacked, you've done a great job dealing with it in the past. Also, I'd like to point out that YouTube doesn't ever recommend you copyright claim a video. YouTube will say, hey, your content was used in a video. YouTube will never give you legal advice or tell you what to do in a copyright situation because they aren't lawyers. And it would be illegal for them to give you advice and then for that advice to backfire on you. What you have actually done is falsely claimed and falsely took down videos that were under fair use, and according to not only YouTube's terms of service but also the law, if you send a DMCA takedown notice that is both false and meant in bad faith, such as to harass or doesn't state a real claim, you, my friend, have committed perjury and can be sued the fuck out of. Now, I want to turn the attention to something else. A video made by @VIBZ317 on Twitter. I will link it in the description of the video. He put together a small video about shit Quantum TV has done, and I would like to display that here.
If I block you, you get pissed. If I unblock you, you annoy the shit out of me.
You will never, in a million years, hear me saying any horrible things like that. Family, no friends, no life. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
Why am I still getting hate?
Right? Because that's not in my character. You guys literally sound like abuse victims, right? Like you're in a really shitty relationship and that's just how it is, man. You know, you just take it on the chin, man. It's how it is.
We sound like abuse victims because we enjoy a video game that is very difficult to play, that requires you to get good and get some bitches on your dick in order to be good at. We sound like abuse victims. So that's what we're doing now. We're making fun of abuse victims. That's great. Wonderful, wonderful show of character, Quantum. Making fun of abuse victims. We love to see it. Now, all of this started when a guy called Mischief, a 17-year-old kid who is smart as fuck and has a great YouTube channel, made a video dissing on Quantum TV's Elden Ring review, and Quantum TV started harassing the fuck out of Mischief to the point to where Mischief took his own video down because he didn't want to deal with it. Luckily, he contacted, the Actaman contacted him and got the whole thing situated and fixed, and now this man has more subscribers than fucking Quantum TV ever will. But it doesn't change the fact that he harassed a 17-year-old kid because he didn't like his take on his shitty-ass Elden Ring review. And let's not even get started when he defended his moderator, who started calling trans people trannies and making fun of them in the Discord server, and instead of doing something about it, he defended his moderator and told everyone else they were going to get banned if they talked about it. I mean, this guy is literally an overall piece of shit human being who wants to waste his time making fun of other people, sending fake copyright claims, fucking trashing on people for enjoying a video game, making like 7 follow-up videos on it, and then fucking acting like he's the goddamn victim. Honest to God, people like this need to be removed from the platform and maybe even be given to a fucking psych ward, because he's got fucking problems. I'm gonna play some of Actman's video here. If he doesn't like it, I will take it out of the video. Just hit me up. If you don't like your videos in my shit, I'll remove it. I'm just using it to prove a point. But yeah, seriously, hit me up, send me an email, or like put it in my comment section. If you don't want it in there, I'll totally take it out for you. I just feel like it's perfect to explain the situation. So
You guys literally sound like
abuse victims, right?
So I would say this game is for somebody. They have no family, no friends, no life.
I'm not sorry. I don't like Elden Ring players. They're nasty people. The players are losers. And you want to literally just start rolling with all these claims and accusations, literally living up to every gamer stereotype that you could possibly imagine. And you want to literally prove my point by being that literally loser. You're literally like a shut-in loser that like does this. And these people are literally like, bro, like they are literally scumbags. They like literally the textbook definition of like a bad human being. Like, you know, you want to sit there and you want to act like I'm some bad human being.
You can get bent, dude. Look at you. Literally look at what you're doing.
Don't cry for me. I'm already dead.
Maybe that's why you don't have a ring on your finger. Maybe that's why your kids aren't around you. Because maybe there's something wrong with you. At the end of the day, go kill yourself. Because maybe there's something wrong with you.
A game that's not for everyone isn't the game that should be made.
Maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you.
Maybe there's something wrong with you. Literally look at what you're doing. Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Now I want to set the record straight right now. The only reason I use that footage is because he deleted most of his videos on this topic, and Actman has the footage. So I'm not doing it to steal Actman's video. You should go check it out. I'll throw it in the description. Sorry, I have issues speaking. I'll throw it in the description. I'm using the footage because it's all I can find anymore, since this motherfucker wants to hide. And before anyone points out that I could have just taken the footage and not used that whole segment, yes, I very well could have taken footage out of that segment to use, but I felt like he did such a good job creating that, and it was so entertaining that I would include the whole thing. I enjoyed it. I know that the people that watched it enjoyed it. I know that he probably enjoyed making it. If, again, Actman, if you don't want me to use your shit, bro, I'll take that the fuck out. I got no beef with you. I've been watching you for years. You're one of, like, the reasons why I make YouTube videos, bro. I'm just saying, like, if you don't want me to use it, I'll take it the fuck out. It's in for now, but that can change.
You guys want to have your fun with Quantum TV? Have your fun at this point. I mean, I'm kind of amused by this. I'm not gonna lie.
If we want to have our fun, you're amused by it, you're not gonna lie. Or, now hear me out. We're not having fun, we're calling you out on your bullshit, and you're tired of defending yourself, so you're just going to say that you were trolling us. You're just gonna say that you're amused by it because you don't want more backlash, you fucking piece of shit. I know your game. I've played the same one years before when I was a fucking child. Grow up.
So since, what is his name here? The Actman? Never heard of you. And
Don't you put dissing on my boy the Actman. He has way more subs than you, first of all, so don't act like you've never heard of this motherfucker before. Second, Actman's amazing. You're a piece of shit. Third off, that's just a cheap way to avoid conflict, and it's bullshit.
we're going to go over your so-called hot takes, which contains a lot of stolen footage, and which, by the way, I'll look into my options around getting that taken down.
Any further attempts to falsely copyright strike my channel will be met with a counter lawsuit in which I will clean you out.
This motherfucker really tried to copyright strike Actman and take the video down for using his footage in a critique video which goes with fair use policy and laws. And this motherfucker was like, I know the law, fair use, blah blah blah, you're arguing like a courts game, well blah blah blah, like fair use, you're not using fair use, I'm gonna strike you, as if he doesn't know how the fucking law works. He's just a piece of shit, honestly, like.
When you start talking fair use, you are opening a legal battle because you're telling the copyright owner, fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want.
Nice try, dumbass, but that's not what you're saying at all with fair use. With fair use, what you're saying is I am going to constructively critique your video. I'm going to take your points, and I'm either going to agree with them or argue them in a constructive manner and use your footage in a transformative way. You're not telling the copyright owner, go fuck yourself. You're taking the copyright owner's owned footage and transforming it into something new. You're just a dumbass.
If you're curious about how copyright enforcement works on YouTube, Mudahar made a great video summing up the ramifications and what is actually at stake.
Again, once you file this claim, somebody else can counterclaim you, and then it becomes a legal issue. If it turns out that you're actually abusing this for your own benefit, just to hide criticism, and you've actually taken down legally fair use content, this bites you on your ass. This is not authorized by the copyright owner, its agent, or the law. The law, okay? That includes fair use dealings, fair use law. If you were to take this video to a fucking courtroom, the judge would say this is fair use, okay? Even though fair use is a gray area.
And Mudahar makes a bunch of other great points throughout the rest of this video. I suggest you go check him out as well. He's a fucking awesome YouTuber. It's Some Ordinary Gamer. That's his name. Go check him out. But yeah, basically, I mean, he's not wrong in what he's saying. You know, if you took that to court, Mr. Quantum TV, the judge and the court would argue and agree with Actman that it is a fair use video and that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You know, normally reacting or commentating on someone else's video as part of a critique falls under fair use. And generally speaking, pretty much everyone on this platform understands that, because if we didn't, then we would just be taking down other people's videos that we don't like all the time. And so
exactly, reacting to content, you know, arguing points, reacting to content, agreeing, disagreeing, making, you know, observations about content, that's considered fair use. And if it wasn't, the video that I'm making right now would not exist.
Last video, I said this. It's like a rabbit hole we don't even want to go down. Unfortunately, now we have to.
Some of the things Actman is about to list I've already talked about, but he does a little bit of a better job explaining it than I do. He has more footage, he has more shit. I only have a limited number of things because by the time I got around to noticing all this, most of it was new. So if there's anything that you see or hear in these next coming clips that you've already seen or heard at the beginning of this video, that's why. It's just that he has more footage and clips and he can better explain things, and I am not very good at it.
Some people might ask, well, why are you making this video? Why are you giving him exposure? I understand your concerns, but this affects the entire YouTube platform. By the way, he's not gaining much of a following or viewership from all of this controversy.
And I'm quite glad to hear that he isn't gaining much due to all this, because if he was, it would really make doing what we're doing right now very, very difficult. He would just be gaining traction. Obviously not off of me. I don't have a big enough following to gain traction, but off of those like Actman who do, you know, those like Mudahar, those like Tech Review USA, he would be gaining traction off them, and good thing he's not.
And my end goal is the termination of his YouTube channel for routinely abusing copyright, violating terms of service, and the YouTube community guidelines. All of this that is outlined, I'm going to show you evidence of how Quantum TV has violated all of it.
You know for 100% fact that if I violated TOS, I'd be fucked. If I created another account after my original one was banned, I'd be screwed. If I, you know, made comments online outside of YouTube that YouTube found and got my channel banned for, I would be screwed because I'm not as big as Quantum TV. But they've been ignoring Quantum TV because of how big he is.
Amazing. Let's give a shout out to Mischief. And there are all these people saying that I falsely attacked some young kid. Everybody loves to put his age out. The moment I mention it, why are you so obsessed with his age? I don't care, he's a minor, leave it alone.
For some reason, he's really obsessed with the age of Mischief.
Like, nobody gives a shit about his age. He's being a piece of garbage.
No, Quantum TV. Mischief is not being a piece of garbage. You're being a piece of garbage by doing everything that you have previously done and everything that you continue to do. Mischief is doing just fine and being a decent human being by talking about it. You are being a piece of shit.
People like Mischief, who apparently is a young child. Maybe Mischief's mother might want to get in on this. What? All the negative press you've seen on me is because I reviewed a game once, didn't like it, some 16-year-old kid picked it up.
You're missing the fucking point. It isn't about the fact that you don't like Elden Ring. You cannot like Elden Ring. I know plenty of people that fucking hate Elden Ring. What you did was you trashed on people, talked shit on them, talked about how they're pieces of shits with no families and should go kill themselves, and then you got backlash for it. Now, fucking Mischief, who picked it up and decided to make a video on it, did what anyone else in his situation would have fucking done. You are the asshole who made people pissed because you said the shit that you said. You dumbass motherfucker.
Is the chief orchestrator behind this entire thing. This is all about Mischief, who's orchestrating this, who's running to every YouTuber he can. And again, it's always orchestrated by this one little shit. He is whining and lying to everyone he can. I mean, I'm so fucking tired of this little kid. I swear to God, even with this motherfucker right now. All of this started because of some 16-year-old kid.
Wow, you really are fucking stupid, aren't you? I mean, you really are fucking stupid. Mischief didn't start any of this. Mischief made a damn video responding to yours, actually took it down because he was afraid of backlash, and Actman approached him about it. He didn't go to anyone. He didn't orchestrate a goddamn thing. Actman asked him what was going on because he took the video. He saw the video and then he took the video down.
Quantum TV is right. This all started with Mischief. He uploaded a video critiquing Quantum's first review of Elden Ring. The man was not pleased.
Quantum TV is the exact type of channel which makes you consistently have to sit back and ponder the question, what the actual fuck is wrong with this man? Even though he himself is more than happy to poor shame people in now deleted replies to my community posts.
Yeah, unfortunately, that just seems like the type of person he is. He likes to shit on people for doing the same shit he's doing, and then act like he never did anything wrong. He just needs fucking help, man, I swear to God.
I want to clear out one or two things regarding why I myself took down the video initially. First of all, at the time I simply said to myself, fuck this, I'll deal with it later, and so took it down.
So Mischief took his video down because he didn't want to deal with that, and Quantum celebrated his victory and retracted his claim.
Yeah, of course that slimy motherfucker celebrated his win, quote-unquote win, when Mischief took down his video because he thought that he had actually accomplished something by bullying smaller creators, who, by the way, is now bigger than Quantum TV ever has been due to all this, but at the time he was way smaller.
You steal videos and you lie through your fucking teeth. This guy is going around to every YouTuber he can fucking find saying, he's saying I'm violating YouTube terms of service and he's bullying me. He's playing the fucking victim.
No, Quantum TV, Mischief is not playing the victim. You are playing the victim. You have violated terms of service multiple times. You have said nasty, ignorant, and asshole-ish comments on the internet multiple times. You've been banned before. You then shit on people for the games they like, shit on their home lives, shit on their personalities, tell them to go kill themselves, and then play the victim when you get backlash. You are everything you claim to be fighting against.
Let me put this on the screen for every motherfucker right now that needs to see this shit. This little turd literally pulled his own video.
Yeah, because he probably doesn't want to get a fucking copyright strike.
He probably didn't want to get a false copyright strike like you've been doing to other people, you disingenuous, dense motherfucker.
This is all about Mischief, who's orchestrating this, who's running to every YouTuber he can.
Mischief never orchestrated any attack against you. Take a look at this screenshot. Would you kindly take a look at this screenshot?
This screenshot clearly reads, I wouldn't recommend making a video on that Quantum guy. The guy's threatening me with a false DMCA strike. Had to private the video because of it. Not trying to deal with another illegal copyright strike. The last one from Born 2 Game was a pain in my ass. So clearly, he didn't orchestrate anything. He didn't want anyone to talk about you for fear of you false claiming and false striking them.
Well, Mr. TV, care to explain how Mischief could be orchestrating a cyberbullying campaign against you at the same time he's telling the rest of us not to go after you?
I'll give you the answer. It's because he fucking wasn't. Quantum's just a fucking dumbass.
Because I'd love to hear an explanation. Or do I smell a contradiction? You're only blaming Mischief for all of this because he made the first video. This has all been a facade to silence criticism about you.
Which I find absolutely hysterical because you're willing to silence criticism about yourself, of course. But you are also willing to criticize others, you know, tell people to kill themselves, that they have no families because they like Elden Ring. Your entire YouTube channel is around criticizing and reviewing products and shit, but you're gonna silence criticism about yourself. Pretty ironic, and what a fucking double standard.
You have it backwards. Mischief didn't reach out to me. I reached out to him. As you can see in these DMs here.
Exactly. So don't throw hate or shade to someone and claim that they started a bunch of bullshit when you have no idea what the true story is, because as I've said and Actman has said, he reached out to Mischief. Mischief didn't reach out to him.
I mean, I'm so fucking tired of this little kid, I swear to God. I can't even with this motherfucker right now. Right, I'm the bad guy here for telling some small punk that wants to steal from other people and just shit on them. Just absolutely shit on them.
Again, he didn't steal anything. It's called fair use. Look it up, learn it. You're on YouTube. It's a part of the platform. And also, part of the DMCA laws.
Bro, the only one stealing is you, because you're stealing everyone's fucking intelligence.
That was fucking hilarious. That really was, like, one of the best jokes I've heard during this whole fucking thing.
The fact that Mischief was 16, 17 just made it shittier because he's young. Because someone like that could easily be manipulated by someone like you.
Ackman brings up a wonderful point. Mischief is younger. The younger minds can be easily manipulated because the younger you are, the more easily your brain is able to be molded. You know, someone that's older than you telling you that things are supposed to be this way and that they can't go any other way, the younger you are, the easier that is for your brain to grasp and say, okay, yeah, this is the truth. So by you yelling at this kid, there's a possibility that you could have made him actually believe your shitty ass fucking lies.
And a lot of these smaller channels, 200 subscribers, 400 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers, that tier of lower YouTuber.
That tier of lower YouTuber. That right there, that alone should be the end of it. That's it. Because I have less subscribers than you, I'm a lower tier YouTuber. Go fuck yourself.
Amazing. Let's give a shout out to Mischief.
Subscribe to Mischief for justice.
That is a wonderful, wonderful idea. Everybody go subscribe to Mischief. Fuck Quantum TV. Push Mischief as high up as you guys can go because this kid seems like a fucking genius. And I'm proud of him. Even though I have no reason to say that since he's doing better than me. I am happy that he is where he is right now.
YouTube is a platform where we should all be able to hate each other and coexist. You threaten that, Quantum.
They smack talk and smear somebody's reputation that they don't like for the moment and move on to the next person. You know who's also big for doing this?
I can think of a person who's pretty good at doing it. His name's Quantum TV. You ever heard of him? Makes shitty ass YouTube videos. They're worse than mine. And I'm an amateur who just got Premiere and is using it for the first fucking time.
Griffin Gaming. There's so many.
That's right, bro.
For some reason you decide to go after Griffin Gaming too for doing the same thing Mischief did. God knows how many other YouTubers you've attacked in the comments section.
Basically, he attacks anyone that doesn't agree with him in their comments. He'll make them feel like pieces of shit. He'll try to fake copyright them. He'll try to get rid of their videos because he doesn't want criticism of him existing out in the world. He is a narcissistic piece of shit who thinks that he is better than everyone and that there should be no such thing as criticism. You know who he reminds me of? Kim Jong-un, but without power.
Like, for fuck's sake, he pulled his own video. Deleted by user. You tell me what that shit means.
Yeah, generally, that would mean that he was scared of you using your bigger audience and your narcissistic attitude to attack the fuck out of him. And he didn't want to be bothered with it until he had someone like the Ackman on his side. But, like, that's just me. You know, that's just what I think.
That's what you call ironic.
I got all these fuckers calling me out of my name. I'm a scumbag. I'm this, that, and the
because you are a fucking scumbag. And you should leave the platform.
You are, bro.
Many gamers that do this toxic shit where they find somebody they want to bully and they think the shit works.
It's funny you should mention that because isn't that exactly what you did to Mischief? Exactly what you tried to do to Review Tech USA and exactly what you tried to do to the Ackman? Isn't it? Because I believe that's exactly what you tried to do to them. But then you talk about it as if it's a bad thing. So which is it, Quantum? Do you like doing it? Or is it a bad thing? Or is it only a good thing when you do it?
Doesn't work.
Like, if you don't want to get quote-unquote bullied, keep your opinions to yourself. Maybe uploading them to a public website is probably not the best idea.
He expects the internet to be nice to him. You did say you were going to look into your options. You did want to take legal action against me. That's also another shtick that people told me about you, like Griffin Gaming. That's what you do. Don't make it like that was clickbait, Chief. You were thinking about it.
I'm just going to start off by saying there has been a lot of controversy created by specifically Review Tech USA.
Now, Rich's videos discussed the bad Elden Ring takes, but also highlighted that Quantum TV's been evading a previous ban on YouTube.
You've been banned already, Quantum. You have already been banned, and now you are creating controversy. You do know that it is actually against the terms of service of YouTube to create a second account after your original one has been banned and then start uploading to it, right? Like, that is ban evasion and is against the terms of service.
Take that!
a ban for hate speech.
Did I mention 6,752 times that he's ban evading?
Rich has provided ample evidence of bigoted, hateful, downright disgusting posts from Quantum across his Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Some of this evidence also came from the TV community, which apparently from my DMs is also sick of his shit.
So let me get this straight. Even his own community, the community, because he normally reviews TVs, that's why he's called Quantum TV. Let me get this straight. Even the TV community doesn't want him around, so why the fuck is he still here? Nobody likes him. Nobody wants him around. Why is he still here?
And this is not cancel culture. This is not. This is someone being held accountable for their horrible, horrible actions that they did over and over and over and over again.
Now, Rich isn't going after Quantum's past because of cancel culture, right? This is to further establish the legitimacy of your previous channel's ban, Quantum, and therefore justify a ban for your current one.
Which technically, according to YouTube's terms of service, you wouldn't need to do any of this anyway. You don't need to justify the previous ban. The fact of the matter is, he is banned. Creating a second account is ban evasion. That's against TOS. Even if his first account was wrongfully banned, you don't need to prove that.
In a response to a picture of two people kissing in a church, he wrote, "Too bad you weren't a Pulse victim." In reference to the Pulse nightclub shooting, an incident at a gay bar where 47 people were killed.
This is the shit I was referring to when I said he's homophobic. This fucking piece of shit wanted people to die because of who they liked.
Isn't it funny when people try to call you a bigot and a homophobe when they're literally exactly what they're trying to accuse you of being?
Look at you. Literally look at what you're doing.
It's Rich watching you try to paint me as some sort of bigot, as you literally are one.
He put up very, very hateful things towards the LGBTQ community, and I'm not just talking mean words. He actually wished death on them. Wishing death upon someone is another story. I seriously question your sanity, and this is what Quantum TV wrote back. They deserve it. The world is better off without them forcing their lifestyle on it. These are your accounts that you had linked on your YouTube, but all of a sudden you're not responsible for them?
Nobody ever wants to take accountability for their actions. This motherfucker did bad shit, and now of course he's gonna act like it wasn't his fault, act like he was hacked, whatever, because he doesn't want to take accountability for the bullshit that he did.
That's not how it works.
Man, a guy who consistently wishes death upon other people? Does that sound like someone we know?
At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
Just had some girl named Lindsay attack me via heterophobic messages spamming homosexual acts. This is my response to all who are heterophobic, and he shows someone, LGBT activist, attacked in Georgia.
Mark my words, Quantum, all roads lead to one destination, the termination of your current YouTube channel, and I will not rest until that is achieved.
And don't think Actman is the only one. I'm sure people like Mudahar, I'm sure people like ReviewTech USA, I'm sure Actman, I'm sure Mischief, and you can be damn sure I will be following up on this and making sure your channel is terminated for the bullshit you've pulled. I may not be a big YouTuber, fuck, I have like 167 subscribers, but I'll do everything in my fucking power to get rid of people like you.
In response, Quantum actually committed another crime of slander. He accused ReviewTech USA of being something horrible. I'm not going to say it here. There's absolutely no evidence of this, so we can just add that to the list of crimes. So, Quantum, care to explain these hateful posts? Wishing death upon the LGBT community?
And instead of coming to me like a man, you resorted to being a little bitch about it and doing what you knew would get you views, and you tried to use the gay community against me and weaponize shit. And at the end of the day, Rich, you've got no fucking leg to stand on, and you need to...
I don't know about you, but this seems like a leg to stand on. And this. These two things seem like he has a big leg to stand on top of the other shit that I don't have images of. But they do.
Shut the fuck up, okay? The reality is, it is what it is. I got hacked in 2018, and everything you find from 2018 is just that. It's a fucking hack. I don't know.
Bullshit.
But I'm quickly running out of time. Storm is rising on my horizon. My fate is coming at the speed of light. Just stay
Owe you an apology, and I'm not fucking sorry for shit I didn't do. That's it.
To TV, would you please read the words on your channel banner? The #1 brand in honesty.
Do I need to play the bullshit clip again? Because I will. That's bullshit. He's not honest about anything.
This is all him. They were there. People screen capped him. He deleted the account, and that account, like I said, was linked on his YouTube. So, did the hacker put that Facebook in your YouTube about page?
If you haven't had control of these accounts, then you're telling me the hackers went to your Twitter and Facebook profile accounts and deleted them while Review Tech USA was currently streaming and showing people the awful posts there.
My Twitter was hacked, okay? So all of those posts that you're seeing from 2018 literally have nothing to do with me, unfortunately.
You forced my hand, Quantum. I'm doing it again.
Bullshit.
There's not really much I can do outside of working for years to try to recover an account.
Hold it! Let's put the common sense cap on, okay? Quantum TV, why would a hacker, if they wanted to disavow you and discredit you and make you look terrible, rush to take down your Twitter and your blog post while I was streaming all the horrible things that were from it? Wouldn't they want to keep it up to make you look even worse?
Review Tech USA is absolutely right in this instance. They wouldn't do it. That's the end of the story. There's no need for this video anymore. That's it. You did it. You're lying about it. We have the proof.
Another key thing you're going to notice here throughout this video, he does not condemn the terrible things that supposed hackers put up on his Twitter. He doesn't disavow any of it. He just tries to deflect and say it wasn't my fault, which is very telling.
Why is there a common theme of bigotry and hatred across all these accounts and platforms? Is that just pure coincidence? I mean, this was you, right?
It absolutely 100% was him, with no deniable proof that it wasn't. He can say he was hacked all he wants to, but as Review Tech, Hackman, and I have all stated, he didn't talk about being hacked prior to this point. He never tried to delete it or condemn the actions of the shit that came up until somebody brought them up, and he still hasn't come out and said that the things the hackers did were wrong. These are all him. He's trying to hide, and it's bullshit.
The truth is, Quantum TV really is anti-LGBTQ. He's transphobic, homophobic, racist, and I don't use any of these words lightly. David, fuck you and your hate speech against me, calling me homophobic because I'm anti-gay. So
this is the one I already put screenshots of up in the video, so I'm not gonna have you sit there and watch that whole thing.
You've done yourself in, Quantum. You've done yourself in. Huh? Explain this away, huh? Explain all this shit away.
What's the matter? Huh? Had enough?
And since we're on the topic of racist, remember when you called Lenny Kravitz's daughter a half-breed?
You had Selena Kyle, which is Lenny Kravitz's daughter, like a half-breed.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but generally half-breed is something that you use as a racist term to people that are half one race, half the other, and it's usually highly offensive, but I could be wrong. Who knows?
This happened, like, last week. Were these recent Discord messages faked as well? Do you think calling trans people tranny is a hip, cool thing to do to stick it to the man and those liberal communists? Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked. I'm here to bury you.
As you should, Ackman. This guy is a pathetic waste of fucking human trash and deserves to be buried in the garbage. Fuck this guy. Get him removed from the fucking platform. I don't ever want to see his fucking face again.
I don't like the fucking game. It's an endless, pointless death loop, which I've established at multiple points in my review process, which we will be showing in context instead of the out of context shit that all of these YouTubers are running with?
The in-context version is no better. In fact, it's the exact same thing with more added. I've watched the video, I unfortunately don't have the footage of the video, but in context, it's worse. You pathetic fucking piece of shit. If I were you, I'd stick my tail between my fucking legs and run, never talking about this subject again or bothering those who bring it up.
You claim I took your clips out of context, but how can I provide context to my viewers when you delete the videos and threaten me with copyright strikes if I dare provide more context?
That's the point. He doesn't want you to provide context. He wants to be able to sit back and act like this never happened when there is no context available. Unfortunately, people have recorded parts of the video, but we don't have access to the full video because he deleted it, meaning that he can claim that there's no context to what we're saying without allowing us to actually provide context. See, it's like a catch-22, right? He's doing it like this on purpose to try to damn you, but it's not working. On that note, I'm done here. I don't think this point needs to be buried any longer. Quantum TV is a piece of shit. Actman is, and I and everyone else on here is going to try to get him removed from the fucking platform. Subscribe to Mischief, Some Ordinary Gamer, Review Tech USA, The Actman, and me. This is KN Nick. I'm signing the fuck off because I don't want to deal with Quantum TV's bullshit any longer.